I am the disabled guy with the disabled life. That podcast is going to be about disabled issues and other things that interest me and others from the disabled community. I did this so that people understand what we go through in life and what we do, because a lot of what we do, it is interesting. I'm also going to talk a little bit about ADA and things of that nature. It's something that's very important to me and something that I learned a lot about when I did an episode. I'm going to talk more about it. Okay. This podcast, it's going to come out at 10 p.m. Saturday and Wednesday. So, so that's when that's when I think most people listen. Most people listen at night or have the episodes there for during for the daytime. So let me stop this. Stop. Let me talk a little bit about something that's a little different, but it still fits my disability topic in my life, because it's something that I have to deal with because I don't drive, so I have to get taken places. So that causes inconvenience sometimes. Let me talk about what happened. Okay, we have AT&T internet phone and cell phone all in one bundle. So we pay this bill, and everything's okay. But then all of a sudden, my dad says, "Oh, the drop line is sagging." So I'm the one that takes care of this and calls them. And so okay, so I called them, and I told them what was happening. They sent someone out. So they sent someone out. They fix it. Okay, they told us, okay, no charge, whatever. That's fine. They told me on the phone, no charge. They sent someone out. So lo and behold, they code it wrong, and they charge us. But I didn't know this at the time. So in order for me to find this out, I called them to try to get this charge taken off, because I'm like, what is this about? This is an outside job. It's the wire, it's the cable that goes from the pole to your box. That's an outside job. I don't know why they would charge that. So I called them, and lo and behold, we find out that the information that they had was compromised in the data breach. So to protect customers, they decided that they wanted to they changed all the codes so nobody could get in, and the security question wasn't changed, but we didn't know it. We forgot it. So I'm like, so then I talked to them, and I said, how can we change it? Okay, the only thing you can do is go to a store and they can change it. So we did that. Mom and I went to the store, the thing was changed. And then, so I called them, and they told me, oh, no. So then I called them again about this charge. So okay. So it's inconvenient that I have to go get a ride to a store because some craziness that they did. So okay, so this happens. So then they tell me, okay, we're going to take away the charge. It takes up to 48 hours. But mind you, it is getting close to the due date. So we're like, oh no. So nothing happens. Finally, on last Saturday, we decided, Mom and I decided, okay, we'll pay the bill. We went to the store again. We paid the bill. But that's not the end of the story, though. Okay, and that's not the end of the story. So what we did is we contacted the FCC, being that it's not only phone, it's cell phone, internet, and landline, all voice over IP except for all landline. So I called them. We get this taken care of, and they did refund it. But what I'm saying is the inconvenience of having to deal with this, of having to go to the store not once but twice because somebody didn't do their job. That to me is inconvenient. And when you don't drive, you have to go with somebody because this inconvenience is going on. I don't feel right. It's something that I don't like. I like to go out to eat and stuff, but I don't like to go out just to deal with some problem that's avoidable that can be dealt with on the phone. To me, that is asinine. But also, if your family needs help, I would do it. One of the things that I've dealt with since I was 17 years old, to give you a little bit of background, some information. I had a situation where I was dealing with where you can call Public Works and they come out and they do solid waste big pickup in the truck. So I'm the one that would go call them because since I was 17 years old, I've been doing that because they my family my both my family members are my dad and my mom are both Spanish speakers with English second language, so it's more difficult for them to just do these things. So I've been doing it since they're 17 years old. So I'm used to dealing with things that a normal disabled person would not deal with. But still, I don't like the fact that I had to go to a store and inconvenience myself not once, but twice because of this problem. That because of some person did not code and didn't do the bill right. That's to me is no. But luckily, when the FCC stepped in and took care of the problem, they issued me back the credit because it was fair. Because why should we have to pay for a line for a drop line for a piece of cable that goes from my house from the house to the boxes? No, I don't think I have to pay that. Even when the modem breaks, it's part of the equipment that they have to put in. So they put it in for us for free because it's part of the equipment. It's not work that we requested. It's work that they decided to do because they needed to. It was broken, or it's happened to me before, and I agree that should be done. Thank you for listening to my episodes. My episodes will come out Monday and Wednesday. You can listen to me on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and many others, including iHeartRadio. The reason I've done this podcast is to give people a voice. Because I think that the disabled community is missing a voice. But I am in a unique position of being able to afford minimal equipment to do this. I'm going to give you my email address. My email, if you want to contact me, is ke4key@gmail.com. And I will also, you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, at The Disabled Guy, and a few other places where I put my episodes out